Dog, where do I even begin? It's Monday, so that means that a new weekly series is out. Except it's going to include everything over the past 2 weeks, because for some reason, I was an idiot and didn't produce the last one out on Monday like it was supposed to come out. So anyway, catching up to speed with y'all, I delayed the series 2 whole weeks, mainly because I was focusing on this video right here. I also took a family trip to Kansas to see nothing in particular. And to be honest, this series is probably going to be the longest one that I'll keep going on my channel for a while. So this clip you're seeing in the background is when Texas Eagle 21 was led by 69 and 199. 199 used to be a lot more common on the Texas Eagle. Not when I was railfanning it, unfortunately. But anyway, let's move on to the clip now, because I'm tired of using my voice.
Bruh.
Just, a little quick outing, nothing too bad. Now, the next train I would say would be led by absolute...
Try!
Sorry to any Gevo foamers, but I genuinely can't be bothered to foam over Gevos. Fight me. Okay, anyway. The next train I would see would be Amtrak Texas Eagle 21 with 63 leading. Nah, I'm joking, it was 319. But everyone knows that the ALCs suck, and I'm actually genuinely mad that these things are starting to replace P42s on the Texas Eagle and Sunset Limited. But anyway, roll the clip. After that catch, that's when we went to Kansas. But of course, I saw some trains like this one in the background, and, There's
the ugliest 250 unit ever.
Ignore that. Disregarding what I said in the last clip, I had gotten word, now that I'm back from Kansas, that Amtrak 164 and 68, sadly, was leading. 68 was leading, and 164 was trailing on Texas Eagle 21. I decided to stick around in Buda for longer and got jump scared by this manifest led by an XSP leader. And guess what? The same thing happened again, but this time with a manifest that's lost its cars. The next day, I went back out to Buda with no target in mind, but I only got one train, because, if you know me by now, I railfan on the Austin sub, which is dead as heck. Anyway, the train I got was a northbound limestone train, led by a loud as heck. I don't know the model type, all I know is the number was 5933, don't clown on me. That train would be the only train I would get on that day. But, courtesy of Tex-Mex Rails, I found out of 2 new trains that I had on my mind. One of them was a UP grain with 2 CNs on it, and one manifest out of Eagle Pass that had an NS ES40 DC trailing. Now, picking my poison, I definitely went for the CNs, and if you're asking me how trains out of Eagle Pass work, I mean, UP doesn't even know either. Because the reason I say that is because they changed the CNs from a grain to a manifest. How do you go from that? A grain to a manifest. 2 different symbols. UP, make up your mind. Anyways, the CNs got shot like a cannon up the Austin sub. They flew by San Antonio. And at around midnight, they got through New Braunfels. And at 1 a.m., they passed my area. Now, thank God there were people still up in the house. Because if there wasn't, I probably would not have been able to go at all. And also, 1 a.m. is not a proper time you'd find me outside of my house. So, with nothing but a phone and a tripod, I ran out of my house because it saw it on the Ocarina camera. And when I got to Kyle, which is a spot with ample lighting, well, the lights were already coming up great. The gates at South Street practically activated, and I had little to no time to set up. But thank God I set up in time, because this is the shot that resulted. I know, it looks like a grain. That's because this MechBZD had a ton of new grain cars for UP. Want proof that it's a manifest? Here you go. Now, this next one has a bit of a story to it. I was gaming on Brickrigs with my friend Orca503. We were just chilling, and then all of a sudden, I get a notification from the Texas Tracks Network Discord, and I find this. I guess we're just putting leasing equipment on MSAFW now? Yep. Now, thankfully, I got this notification before it passed San Marcos, because if it passed San Marcos, I'd be cooked. Now, I haven't actually seen too many leasing engines, so I was definitely keen on getting this. And also, I forgot to mention this. No comment. And SoSan still has yet to send it out on MSAFW or anything else. But I went out to 967 in Buda to catch that leaser engine. And, yeah, the shot turned out really amazing, but the spot itself was really bad. Also, the ants in Buda are horrendous. Now, I'm sure for obvious reasons you guys know why I blurred that SE70M out, but anyway, the next train I would get would be 68 and 164 on Texas Eagle 22 this time. But I overslept, and thank God that Amtrak was 42 minutes late, and that it left the San Marcos station right as I woke up. So I had to rush out to the tracks in Buda. While I was setting up, the 967 gates went down, and I almost didn't get a video. Yeah, that was not fun. Although the video and photos turned out amazing. Speaking of photos, I think it's that time of the season.